Micros and macros are a key part of having a healthy lifestyle. I have two questions, but the first question is, can you please explain what a micro and macro is?
So macronutrients, and the key parts of it is macro, micro. So macro are those nutrients that our body, macro and micronutrients, are those like food component substances that the body does not make. So that's why we got to take it in. That's why we eat, because our bodies cannot make it. And macro means we need it in large amounts. So we're talking like grams. And then for micro, that means we need it in smaller doses. So the macronutrients, they include carbohydrates, protein, and fats. The micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals. And you need those in like micrograms, maybe milligrams, but it's not as much as you need the macronutrients. So that's really, and there's a whole list of vitamins and minerals. You got the A's, the B, well, it's just one A. You got the B's, several B's, D, E, K, and then choline. Those are the vitamins. And then you have the minerals. A lot of times those are found in the soil. You have calcium, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, copper, zinc, selenium, iron. All of those are minerals, and you need those in trace amounts compared to the macros.
And what is a realistic approach for a person who's trying to get a sufficient amount of macros and micros?
Some people do the what do you say, counting the macros. I don't think that's realistic, right? But you just look at some guidance is like, look at your plate. A large proportion of your plate should be a carb, right? So if we want to go by colors, it's usually like tannish colors, right? The grains. And then that's next followed by protein. So that's like a little smaller portion. If you eat meat, that's your meat. Or if you eat fish, that's your fish. If you don't eat those things, that's like your legumes. That's the beans, the lentils, those type of things. And then you have your fruits and your vegetables. You just kind of, if you can, try and eat a little bit from each group for each meal that you have for the day. Because nobody's counting calories unless you like really need to drop some pounds. Then you may like be restrictive that way. But just try and have little pieces of each of those food groups for each meal.
And what do you recommend people do if they want to learn more about macros and micros?
I mean, we have our phones, just look it up. And during the health session, I recommended people buy those books that I purchased and read for my certifications. I think anybody can read it. It tells you, it's like a fitness nutrition journal, but you can just look up general nutrients. So you can just type in macronutrients and you'll get everything. You'll get the list of the macronutrients and the foods that it comes in, and even the vitamins.